Respected elders, dear sisters and brothers, joy is quite palpable. It's infectious. I'm immensely moved with the joy since we are meeting almost after over 2 years under the same roof. We have gone through a big cycle, exceptional cycle, making us more cautious about our physical, mental, and spiritual health. Though some of our family members have lost their loved ones, they are coping up so well under the guidance and grace of Pujya Babuji Maharaj. Is it the end of such calamities like COVID? Babuji Maharaj says it will only accelerate and only intensify as time goes on. See. We have participants from almost 60 countries and every area, every state of India except Mizoram, and almost 8,000 out of almost 40,000 abhyasis participating here are new for the first time. I would be very happy to meet these newcomers, 8,000 of them, tomorrow at 9 p.m. Only the newcomers, please keep this in mind. Such bandaras gives us an opportunity of accessing which is inaccessible, the dimension. The grace that pours propels us into that dimension. I had been telling you about what has been received as special message, but it's nothing new. Babuji Maharaj has reiterated it many a times. Lord Krishna reminds us further that it is A-E-I-O-U is the second requirement. A meaning acquiring a spiritual condition. How will we ever acquire a spiritual condition unless and until we receive it? Often we receive it, but we lose it before it even can settle in our heart. One abhyasi, after my morning talk, wrote a very painful email to me that you are lecturing us, asking us to meditate for 1 hour, while Babuji used to meditate only for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. So my suggestion to that sister is please read autobiography of Babuji Maharaj, part 1, while he was a sadhak, abhyasi. This book was not available, but it will be available tomorrow. Follow the words. The condition, spiritual condition that he used to harvest during those 2-3 minutes of meditation, it will take us days of meditation, not just hours. So please, do not waste your time in futile arguments that Babuji used to do. He could do so many other things. Without closing his eyes, he can go deeper not only in himself, but in others also. How to penetrate into others' consciousness? Well, that is not our business. it's left to the great masters like Babuji Maharaj. Transmission that used to descend from above. The saints used to be surprised. How and what sort of a vessel Lalaji Maharaj has created? It seems to be bottomless. We go on pouring this transmission, and Babuji seemed to be never be filled up with that transmission. Imagine his level of approach. We need to cultivate that. Go deeper into this. If you can attain such a spiritual state in half a second, we will not insist that you meditate more than that half a second. If you can acquire such states, please go ahead. But if not, follow this protocol which Lord Krishna has been emphasizing this time. And there must be a reason. He says, do only for 1 year and see where you all go. 1 year, morning meditation at a fixed time. Second requirement, AEIOU. Having acquired the condition, enliven it consciously with efforts. Intensify it during daytime. You all know how to enliven it. Still, I will repeat it after each meditation. Sit quietly for 5 to 10 minutes. Try to write down what you felt. Introspect on newly acquired state. Be one with it. Make a mental note of that condition and move on into worldly life with our activities. During daytime, having reached the office or some new place, or if you are at home, and as you digest the spiritual condition, if you have time, for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whenever you go to bathroom, sit quietly for 5 minutes. Revisit your spiritual condition, and if need be, connect with Master. Receive more transmission and see how new condition descends. Such repeated mini meditations can help us plunge into different levels of spiritual states. Not only intensifying the morning state, but it will open up newer states also. So that is about enlivening and introducing new states. And as you remember it again and again, connecting with Master, it only can intensify. O and you, oneness and union. Very simple to say, arrive at a state of vacuity, sunyata, insignificance, subdued state. Again and again it comes to the same principle. Oh, and you, once we are in such a state of being insignificant servants of the Master, then something magical can happen. See? So this is the second tip. I will not take more of your time. Tomorrow I will share the third tip. Meanwhile, we'll listen to Sister Sonali Rathod, who is here amongst us from Mumbai, and make this occasion even more special. Thank you all. Welcome her, please. Thank you.